Hi, I'm Epokk, and in this video I want to talk about Critters, a mini game that you can play with all the romantic options in my time at Sandrock. Every day you can actually play 3 matches with every character, and every match you can actually get a few relationship points in return. But it always is based on if you win, if you end up in a draw, or if you lose. If you actually win, you actually get 5 points. If you end up in a draw, you get only 3 points. And if you lose, you can only get 1 point. So you will at least end up with 3 points. And in best case, you are going to end up with 15 points. So it's definitely worth doing every day. Critters itself isn't that hard to understand. It's basically based on rock, paper, scissors. Or at least that's what the tutorial tells us because, well, that's actually completely wrong. Rock, paper, scissors, you basically have 1/3 of a chance to win, 1/3 of a chance to lose, and 1/3 of a chance to actually end up in a draw. Look at, for example, at the mouse. Now, if you actually place down the card of the mouse, and the other player actually has the option to play 4 cards. Now, out of these 4 cards, there are 4 different possibilities. So they can either place down the mouse, the cat, the wolf, or the elephant. The mouse can defeat the elephant, but loses against the cat. So basically you have 25% chance to win, 25% to lose, and 50% to end up with a draw because the wolf and the other mouse can't hurt your mouse. So basically you won't gain a point and neither will they. But the elephant is completely different because in his case you actually have 25% chance to lose if you end up going against the mouse. And after that, you basically have 25% chance to end up with a draw and 50% chance to win because he actually managed to defeat both the cat and the wolf. So in hindsight, basically, if you actually have an option to pick one of the 4, you basically should always pick the elephant because the elephant has a 50% chance to win, 25% chance to lose, and 25% chance to end up with a draw, neither giving you a point or losing you a point. It's very simple math, but actually the elephant is always going to be the best option. Now the game's tutorial for Critter does mention one thing. Specific characters have specific strategies for Critters. And this is completely false. So how did I check this? Well, basically I played for 30 consecutive days with Heidi. She's my romantic option of choice. So I played with Heidi 30 consecutive days, 3 matches each day. I wrote down every card that she placed down, in which order and which type of phrase that she said. And basically there is no pattern. I'm sorry. So each time she says, what would you do if I played mouse? It's the very first phrase that she says. And after that is basically based on the result of that very first card. So if you win, she says, I'm turning up the heat, or if she loses, then she says good going, or something positive like that. But basically it's always a reaction based on the last card that you just played. So for that reason, and the apparent reason that there is no pattern, well, basically you should just always place down the card that's going to give you the best odds. And in this case, that's going to be the elephant because once again, you have a 50% chance of winning, 25% chance of a draw, and 25% chance of losing. Now that you know how to get the best odds at Critters, next we should talk about the Days of Memories minigame. I will explain that in this video right here, but don't click on it just yet. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on everything Sandrock related. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you over there.